few days ago I wrote a new song and I was thinking, I don't know if it's an album song, but I feel like it's a song we can make because it's really fun. I feel like we need a little bit boost since it's getting a little bit dark, you know what I mean? We need something to kind of like give us a hope. I want to make in Halloween something special. Since it's my birthday month, I was thinking, we could do some Halloween looks, Halloween stuff, some fun sessions. So we'll be focusing on that on Halloween. Hi, my name is Victoria, and welcome to my cozy producing corner, where we are learning producing while we're trying to create my first album. I'm taking you along with me into the journey, what I thought that I will never do. But if you really like my videos, or you want to connect, or you feel kind of alone in this season, you want to connect with other artists, then I created a Discord group. You can check that out and join Vicky's Art Collective. Soon is coming out my new song, Ordinary Girl. I decided to create a merch for that, so the theme was kind of sea, something soft. It's really girly though, but I feel like it's really cool. So if you know and if you like my art, you can check that out. I draw like a mermaid in the sea, which represents our deep self-love we can find in deep ocean, because it's always so deep you can't really never find the full version of it. But we can get closer to that, and that's the whole message behind it. You can check out this, what I created. I really hope to evolve my art shop, because I have been really inspired to create more art, and I really want to create special pieces for us. That would be such a sentimental thing, and I also like sentimental, magical things in my home. So my webpage, thissilentdream.com. Let's get into my FL Studio and start making music. So this is our so as rough text. It's a little messy because that's how I write. I write really fast, and I'm like it's like inspiration income. So I'm just gonna like practice a little. I did a voice exercise. That is important, guys. If you sing and you really want to improve yourself and you want to get better, you have to do the voice exercise so you feel open enough to sing. This song I have real issue. I don't know if I should sing in Kappa 2 or Kappa 4, because I kind of like how it's like a low end, like really dark, so I can do my edgier voice. But when it's like a Kappa 4, I can sing a little bit higher, and it's kind of interesting. But I think I'm gonna go for Kappa 2 today, which is lower, because I feel like that was the original, how I wrote it and how I felt. I feel like we're gonna go for that then. So yeah, let's just practice it. As little I know, I'm standing right here, and I'll look in the crowd and I'll see. We may say in our minds we're so different inside, but in the end we just wanna feel. As I'll step in a new ground, accept that I will be alright. Take a step to, so like the how do you call it? It's like the emphasis is on the beginning. As I'll step in a new ground, accept that I will be alright. Take a step towards my light. I know I'm building my life. So it's more of like, the first part is like, because if I would sing like this, so listen, there's a big difference if you sing your songs like, as I step in a new ground, accept that I will be alright. Take a step towards my light. I know I'm building my life. I feel like it's losing. It's like, it was really bad. I was not like holding the ground much, but pretty much like you can hear. It's much cooler if it's like, as I step in a new ground, accept that I will be alright. Take a step towards my light. I know. And also like I really like how I recorded. It's like I don't say like life, I say like life. So it's like it sounds cooler because I say light. So it's like, take a step towards my light. It's not light, it's light. And I know I'm building my life. So I kind of like how that sounds. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna just spell it different. Not that I'm gonna say it. Because if I would say it in my head, I would say it actually. I know I'm building my life, but I would say life. Now I wanna sing it live. I know I'm building my life. It's not so cool, no? Let's jump into FL Studio now. So we have found our PPM, which is 114, so I tested it out. If you're like me and you're playing guitar and you don't know how to find your PPM, then just take the tempo tapper up here. Yeah. And then it will just change automatically once you click. So I pretty much like I sing and then I'm like clicking on it, like, yeah. So 114, so we're gonna go with that. I'm going to do it in parts as I like to do, so it's like a lot simpler. So let's start with our first part. So the beginning goes G, C, D, C, G, C, D, C. Playing EM instead, so it's like. So I'm gonna just drop my microphone and we're gonna record a guitar. I glitched. It's really punctuational song. Sounds like some teenage time going back in this time when they wake up in the middle like, as little I know, I just go to conquer the world, you know? I mean, that's actually what we're doing. We did it. So we're gonna add to our guitar TT. Guitar TT, we're gonna turn that knob off, like EQ a little. Since it's like a played sound, we always have to EQ compress a little. And I promise I will learn more about compressor and we will have more stuff, okay? That's it. Actually, it's gonna be in the middle. That's how it sounds actually the best. And I don't want actually this steepness. Let's just have it like just chilling. And I'm gonna add a compressor. So compressor, we're gonna use this. There's like a cool presets I like so far. My life, I know I'm building my life. Oh, it's so good song, having goosebumps. So beautiful. I was thinking maybe we can just do a vocal here so I can think of something, and this time we're not gonna fail at bass, okay? I could play a bass but we're missing few strings on it. I could try it actually, but I don't know, it's not even in like a tune, so otherwise I will pay myself. I will play myself, okay? Give me all the instruments at home and I'll play it. Just, I don't have it, you know. I just have a broken ones. This is so cool. I'm just like testing the vocal, like how it could sound. Like, I don't have anything else other than guitar. But I think it's so cool. Like, listen how cool, clear it is. Like, I found the way. But because this Solaris is like crazy reverb, because I don't like all the reverbs are so expensive, so I'm just trying to use like a cheap one, but not to make it too cringy, you know, like not too cheap. You know what I mean? Like if you use too much reverb to certain songs, that clearly sounds better when it's like more clear and direct, and it's like it's not really recommended to put too much reverb, otherwise it sounds like I don't know what. I'm trying to just add like a normal stuff like an EQ, just putting like a high pass, cutting the lows out, because in a ways we don't really have like female vocals are usually like higher. So in compressor I just put a leveler to make it like more on the line, you know what I mean? And then fresher a little bit because I just like it in my voice, okay? Okay, I'm gonna drag it all down so we can add a little bit something extra. So we have found the bass, and it's a sub bass from Citrus. You know, last time it was so hard to find anything. Yeah. But I feel like that sounds about nice. That's all I need. I just wanted it to sign. So it's like sub bass, the first sub bass. On Citrus, and I'm just trying it in. Because I feel like it sounds so cool. Wait, let me. Because I can sing it in my head. If you can sing it in your head, it may work. So it's like I can feel like da 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 da. And if you go listen, it's like da 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 da. Wait, da 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 Sometimes if you can't find it, it's too low, you can play higher so you can hear it, right? I'm thinking about like how you would like play it. You'd play like don't, 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 don't. So it's like the velocity goes like up, down, down, up, down, down. You know what I mean? So actually, you need to choose something. You're gonna go here and you're gonna go tools and there is this drum and then you're gonna click on this drum and that's where you can pretty much like play with the time and the velocity and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do it myself. It will like randomize the things for yourself, even the velocity, so that's a good tool to use sometimes. It's good to try to like sing it if you don't know how bass works. I actually looked videos how bass works. I'm not a bass player, I just play guitar and a little bit piano and a little bit violin, a little bit of everything if I need to, you know? So I would like to, as I said, we want to play everything ourselves because I just like the craft of music when it's like, when I can do it myself. Also, this way is doing yourself, but if it's a little different, you know, it's like drawing. That's fine. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get there, okay? I draw the bass, so now we have the bass, and I deleted this weird stuff I made. It's just simple going down. And then we just did a little compressor, a little bit more punchier, one more punch, and make it more like sharp. And we did a compressor, electric evener, so that kind of sounded the best for me so far because I wanted to have some movement, and with compressor we can do like at least add a little bit more movement to the instruments. Yeah, we should add something else, right? Because otherwise it's like really empty. Let's use our search XD. There's so many sounds that I don't even know sometimes what is good or bad. I feel like I want a pad, so I do have one pad or something I have used. Oh, just a key. We got the pianini. Okay, since we got the pianini, we can start playing stuff. You know, I was thinking, you know, usually you will do like in pattern, so you do the most loudest part and then you kind of crackle it out. So crackle it out. What is this words I'm using recently? I have no idea. So because then you like lay them out, so it's a lot easier to think like that. So that's why we're gonna start with the chords and we'll see what's within and what's not. We're just gonna like copy that. We're gonna do Control C and we're gonna go pattern pianini and then we're gonna go search and then I'm gonna just paste it here. That's it. So I'm gonna build out the chords and test some sounds and let's see. I think I found the sound. It's distant. Oh my god, what do I have with distant stuff? Because also in Citrus I love the distant. Oh, I think we will let's add distant and distant. So they're distant, you know? So me just casually saying it, they're like, let's continue. That's it. That's Victoria. But anyways, I think it was really nice even without a guitar if you listen to that. Wait. Somewhere here. Like. I'm building my life as I step in a new crowd, that I will be alright. Take a step towards my life. I know I'm building my life. So let's just add something to the higher side. I really haven't touched like the beginning and stuff, so we're gonna have to do that at some point. So that's why I like to play and put them right in a master track, because later I can just like listen to them one by one, how it sounds with a guitar and how it sounds with guitar and so on. I feel like it needs a little bit more synthy or something that like, I don't know, supports the stuff. Maybe we can build it in it. La 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 la. Yeah, that was missing. You can hear when you do something and it's right fitting in. It's what was missing. Oh my god. Why can I say it's what was me? Oh my god. Let's make it a sound. Oh my god. I should have like some bloopers or something. Then something you say, oh my god. dramatic. No, like all of these weird voices I'm doing. Yeah, I know I'm doing like a slow little snail. C. C, C. Maybe we can just add a piano in the beginning. Actually, the next video, or not next, maybe the other one, I would like to make a song that's like really like piano, because I've been listening like while I do my tarot cards, because I'm painting them myself. I've been listening like a songs that are like really like soulful, like really like piano based, like since I've made a fairycore music and I learned it. Remember, I tried to do fairycore music, and after that I was kind of like inspired to try out something like that again, because it kind of felt like me. It's also like emotional, and then I've been really into like fairies and a witch stuff, like this magical thing, just to like spice up my life, because it really does that. Like it brings a little like magic or something special in your life to look forward. So we might actually want to build more piano stuff for the next time. So let's see. But I think what we can do is just add a piano, like the regular piano in the beginning. So it's kind of coming alive. The synth is a little bit too echoey for me, or it's just that I play a little bit out of the rhythm with my guitar. Always a possibility, and most likely it is. But I'm thinking, let's add a lead, something that makes it a little bit more extra, so in the beginning too, and then we will just sing little extra stuff here. So let's do that. So let's just use the strings. Here's like a cool guitar. And then I go da da. Let's just put it a lead. We're gonna add violins because it sounds really cool. I choose it from Flex, and now I'm just going to try to make it fit in here, because I really liked the staccato thing. Like, wait, this is in a wrong place. Yeah, this one is the correct one. Triple, triple, triple. So we do triple C again. We don't say A, we say ah, you know? It's like when you understand something, like, and you realize something, you're like, ah, you know? Now we got a lot of stuff, random stuff. Definitely needs more filler in a lot of places, but I'm gonna do quickly vocals because I'm gonna have something going on today, and then we will listen what we make today. We wanna know that we are strong. We wanna feel as we are strong. As I'm building my life, building my life, I'm building my life. As little I know, I'm standing right here, and I look in a crowd I see. We may stay in our minds, we're so different inside, but in the end we just wanna feel. We wanna feel as we are strong. We wanna feel that we are heard. We wanna know that we're not gonna end up alone. As I step in a new ground, that I will be alright. Take a step towards my light. I know I'm building my step in a new ground, that I will be alright. Take a step towards my light. I know I'm building my life. I'm building my life. I'm building my life. I'm building my life. I think it was so cool session. We made such a wholesome, nice song, and I feel like I really want to continue it. It's a little bit floppy. I know we need to fix some parts because of my issues of this tick in my ears. I usually put the kick there, but I try to like crash fast time as I can because I'm gonna rush into other things now. But I really hope you liked this session. If you missed my last video where I was doing a song Wake Up, which is a part of my album, which talks about like how my parents didn't notice me pretty much, so you can check that out too. And until then, we will build our album, and I wish you good luck, and to us good luck to your music journey, and I see you next Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.